Morning Minecraft, this is BuHLScat, and welcome to Amplicraft. Today I got a couple pretty fun things to share with you guys. First of all, check out my new banner. I just made this a couple days ago. Been getting lots of good feedback from the other guys and gals on the server. Seems to be going over pretty well. Obviously it's a bull, so that makes sense, but it's even got my blue tie, which I thought was pretty sweet. The other thing I want to share with you guys is what I'm hiding in the corner here. I got myself an elytra. And I am really excited about this. I actually traded 20 mending books to get it, which you might think is crazy. The next day I actually traded 5 mending books to get 2 stacks of iron blocks to get my beacon going. And the reason I can do that with so many mending books is because the other thing I want to share with you guys is I found a really awesome system for getting a ton of mending books really fast. So today's episode, I am going to go over with you some of the building and the prep work that went into, how to do it, and and that kind of thing. Also, we're going to jump into the new base. I'm going to get started laying a bunch of blocks and getting that going. So let's get going. We got lots to do. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, guys. So what I've done here is I've got a 16 by 16 border around the area that I'm going to build our new base. It's going to be the very top. About a couple, I think I'm going to do 2 levels down from the top of the water. So it's actually hard to see from the top, but we'll be able to see up from the bottom. And the shape I'm going for is kind of a mix between a dome and a rectangle. It should be, like if you just looked at it from one of the sides, it's going to look like a dome, like round. But if you look at it from the corner, it'll be very rectangle. And I like that design. I thought it was kind of cool. It gives you some variety to it. And it's not just a normal dome shape. So anyway, I'm going to send you guys onto a clip I did earlier of working on our villager trading area. And the first thing that I did was I built a nano farm, BuHLSV's nano farm, so that we could get a ton of carrots, because that's going to help us, first of all, with the breeding if we need more. But more importantly, I've got like 4 farmers, and they are going to trade us a ton of emeralds. So anyway, I'm going to send you guys on to that. And I'm going to keep cracking on with this, and I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, guys, I went ahead and built this nano farm here. It's pretty simple, so I thought I'd just explain it to you. The biggest thing is make sure this comparator is on the negative. So basically, you run from that very basic first block that the dirt is on top of. You just run a little clock back here. So as long as this guy notices the signal from this one, it will run this clock around and run right up here over top of this. This block will power that dispenser, this block will power that dispenser, and obviously the redstone on top of this guy powers this one. So this is BuHLSV's, and there's water underneath this dispenser. You can kind of see it in there, and that's it. That is this entire thing. Lever on here, and then basically all you do is crank that guy on, and the bone meal starts. I've got these guys full of bone meal. You can see none of that is being used. It's only used while when you put something down there. And these grow because you're putting them on here. And the trick to this is these extra blocks on top. This one and whoops, I fell in the water. And this one on top here, because what happens is they create it. A dark environment here, and when the carrot grows up, it realizes it's too dark, and so it basically unroots itself from the farm here. So basically you can sit here and hold right click down, or in my case what I like to do is change my right click button to my space bar and then set something on it, and I can walk away, grab something from the kitchen, use the restroom, whatever, and come back and I've got an inventory full of carrots. So I think Impulse said this runs about 420 or 400 some items a minute. So you can sit here and do that, or you can set it and forget it. So either way, carrots work on this, potatoes work on this. If you use seeds, you get wheat. Works really well. I think all you'd have to do, and I need to test this, let me turn this thing off. All you'd have to do is bust this top block off. And then you could do flowers in here as well, the 2 high flowers, and you could make this a dye machine too. I'll have to test that out. Maybe we'll grab some of that. Actually, let's just do that right now. So then you guys can find out with me if that works. I was thinking about that earlier. So, where are my flowers? Too high flowers. Let's test it out. Oh, I'm gonna need a pickaxe. Back up the stairs. Let's grab my pickaxe. Hello, Pigman. Here we go. Alright, so let's grab this. Come on. Alright, so let's bust this guy out of here. Oh man. So obviously then that wouldn't work for the oh, this might not work. Oh, there we go. Alright, so let's try that out. Oh yeah, look at that. Beauteous. So yeah, too high flour. You can make yourself a little dye machine. Awesome. Glad I thought of that. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to throw this back on top here. Let's do that, and then I can put this guy here. Okay, cool. So now it's back to functioning. Let's cover this up. And then it'll look pretty too. And that's it. So that's what I was working on there. And I'm going to go ahead and send you guys back or to the next clip. Alright, so here's what it's looking like. It's very pyramid-y, but basically I'm just giving you guys a little update here to show you, you know, what I've been working on while you've been looking at that clip. And I am going to keep cracking on here, and I'm going to send you guys on to the next part with the villagers, and we will see you in a bit. Alright guys, we've made a bunch of progress down here. We laid a couple more floors of color. We got the lava color. Orange, and then the yellow, and we've got our villagers, which are spawning like crazy over here. I want to show you guys something pretty neat. There he is. So 14 emeralds for a mending book. This is like my prized possession. We're just gonna block you in for now. I'm gonna do that just so zombies, although I guess baby zombies could get to you. Alright, so he's super protected now. If he was to fall in here, that would be so terrible. Alright, anyway, so now that I've got that, we really want to get this organized over here. So what I'm going to do, oh my goodness, what I'm going to do is split this into two sides, this whole floor. And over here we're going to have, I'm going to call it like the bank, or like basically all these guys trading. Oh, this is a farmer. So like the clerics, ways of getting emeralds. Wow, that's all I'm trying to say. So blacksmith, I got a blacksmith over there, so you can use coal. And then over here is library, bookstore maybe style. I don't know. I like these lamps. We tried a bunch of different types of wood in here, and just really liked the oak because it matches the bookshelves. So anyway, my project right now is to get all of the decent librarians with the good books, efficiency 4. I've got a few good ones in there, and I'm going to get them all moved over here. So I think we'll do that with a time lapse, but we'll see. And I will go ahead and get started on that. Let's go. Alright guys, so I was placing sand here around my little pyramid thingy, and I've got a big ravine that opened up here. I placed the sand, and it block updated the gravel up here, and everything fell down. Lava was down here, so the water turned that into cobblestone, all kinds of crazy stuff. I actually thought it was like one of those world not rendering in, and you know, you can kind of see, you know, really far. It happens to everybody, so I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. But I thought that's what was going on, and then I realized when this big hole stayed put, that was a ravine. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for today. Thanks for tuning in. If you liked this video, go ahead and click the like button. And if you want to see more, go ahead and click subscribe. Next time we are going to finish up the sand placement and get into putting glass down so we can start getting the dome / pyramid all cleared out. I do want to take it all the way down to bedrock, so it's going to be pretty big. But anyway, we're going to finish that up. The villagers will finish up. I'll kind of just show you what I did with that, and we'll go ahead and talk to you next time. Have fun out there. Good night.